OpenAI recently had their DevDay 2024, which was simultaneously held at San Francisco, London, and Singapore. And they made some announcements. They're not very big announcements. It's kind of a low-key announcements. There are basically four key announcements. Real-time API, where developers can build a fast speech-to-speech experiences into their applications. They released the advanced voice mode recently, and with this real-time API, you'll be able to use that feature with your APIs as well, so that you can build applications on them. Next, vision fine-tuning, where along with fine-tuning, you can provide images so that the model is fine-tuned with those images and improve the vision capabilities. Then prompt caching, where if you are repeatedly using similar prompts, then you can automatically get discounts on those inputs that it has recently seen, so that it is like reusing your prompts. Finally, distillation, where suppose you have the large model that is available, then you can fine tune that into a cost efficient smaller model with the outputs of the larger model. So let us look into each of these. So basically the voice assistant, if you are creating a voice assistant feature into your application, then you can use the APIs for the model to recognize voice as well as respond to it. Let us look at some example of this.
This seemed, science fiction. But now, and literally this month, this is possible.
It is goosebumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So this is from Healthify.
I'm Tushar Vashisht. I'm the founder and CEO of Healthify. So we started 10 years ago with this vision of putting a health coach in every human being's pocket. We've got like 3 billion people overweight now, and there are not enough nutritionists, trainers, coaches.
So they can use it as a nutritionist or a coach. Let us see.
Our engineering dev system. And if the demo gods are kind to us, hopefully it'll work right now.
Hello, Ria.
Hey Abhijit, how's it going?
Going well. I'm here with Tushar, figuring out what to do for lunch. खाने में क्या खाएं?
All right, Abhijit. Here are some delicious and nutritious recommendations for lunch.
रिया, एक बात कर यार, देख अभी 1 बजने वाला है और हम लोग यहीं पे निकलने वाले हैं मिशन बे के आसपास. तो कुछ और आइडियाज बता ना.
Bilkul, Abhijit. Since you're in Mission Bay, how about exploring some local options?
So it is using both Hindi as well as English mixed up, and still it is able to understand that and provide answers. Another example they have given is a language learning app which helps you learn a new language. Let us see a part of it.
We approached the beginning period of the company more from the technology and machine learning point of view. And at the beginning, the technology wasn't quite good enough yet, and we could only build part of what we wanted to. But now with speech to speech, it's almost all there. That's why the cookbook is really awesome as well. It's kind of like a guidebook, that something that we call real-time role plays as the first thing that we're launching on top of the real-time API.
The word baño is pronounced ba-nyo with a soft ny sound like in the English word canyon. Can you try saying that again?
¿Dónde está el baño?
Perfecto. El baño está al fondo a la derecha.
And the model basically has a lot of the very human-like capabilities of a real human teacher.
So they are rolling out this real-time API immediately, and also it respects safety and privacy as well. Next, let us look at vision fine-tuning. So if you have a lot of images, like hundreds of images, and you want to fine tune the model using those images, you can do that. Even with just 100 images, you can get higher performance. Like we did fine tuning earlier, you can specify them as messages with the role and the type as image URL, and you can provide the image URL. For example, by providing these images, this app is able to find out the traffic signs. Many of you can reduce your cost by prompt caching in the API. So many times we have some instructions which we keep repeating in each prompt. In those cases, you can reduce the cost by prompt caching. There is some pricing here. For example, you have the original prompt here, and if you have a prompt like this which has the same prefix, there will be a cache hit, whereas if the prefix is different, then it will be a cache miss. So it looks up in the cache, and if there is a cache hit, you will be charged less for that prompt. And in the prompt, you can specify cache tokens, how many tokens you want to cache. Next, distillation. Here you can use the high quality output from a large model using a store parameter, and then you can evaluate the store completions, and you can use those completions as your new model. Evaluate, create a training data set, evaluate the fine-tuned small model, and this small model can be more efficient than the large model. For example, suppose you want to build a model that is expert in diabetes. Then you can ask the large model, that is ChatGPT, questions about diabetes, hundreds of questions, and only use that output to train your new model, so that smaller model is an expert only in diabetes. So these are the 4 key developments from the DevDay, Real-Time API, Vision Fine-Tuning, Prompt Caching, and Distillation. I hope you make use of these new developments and build agents and applications with the backend of generative AI. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the latest in AI and technology. See you in the next video.